Showed you guys the strategy that I've been using to pass the prop firm account and also with the cryptocurrency trading just by using pure price action. So basically what it's like is, if price is in a trending market, there are two things that happens. It's either price moves up or it's either price moves down. So anytime that, and you see the chart not to be in straight line, the chart will be like it will move up, come down, move up. So if you are going to use the strategy, basically what you want to do is you enter the market when the price is pulling back. So if you want, there are two types of entries. If the price reaches a resistance zone, you can enter the trade when the price is pulling back, or you do what? You enter the trade when the price has pulled back and it's about to rise again. Looking at the 4-hour time frame of gold, this is just a trade that I used to pass the prop firm account, the 5K account this morning. Okay, so if you want me to pass your prop firm account for you, any account size, I'll leave my WhatsApp number below so I'll pass it for you. So this was my main target. This is a next support level that gold might be going to. You can see my risk to reward was 1:3. 1:3.4 risk to reward ratio. I was risking 2% of my account to make over 8% back. This is what you should be thinking. And also, this is what I do. Once I enter a trade and it's in profit and I'm able to read the first TP, I'll add another position. If I read the second TP, I'll add another position and move my stop loss to entry. This is the strategy that I use. You guys need to listen well. So this, if I double click on this was my initial balance, 5K. Remember, I passed the first phase last week, so this is the second phase, and I needed to only pass $250 to pass it. So basically what I was doing is I was risking $200 to make $720 or over $800. So what you want to do is, when you double click on your entry, so this is my stop loss, the nearest resistance zone, about $1,947. So this was my exit point. That means that if the trade goes against me at this point, I know that I'm not right, so I just get out. So I was risking $200, about 4% or 2% of my account balance. So that's how much I was risking, and my initial target was around this place, this resistance zone. This is where I got out. I already passed the challenge at this particular moment, about $19,014. This was where I exited, but you can see the trade is still ongoing. I'm sure gold will reach 19,002 before it will start to pull back again. So if I have another challenge to pass, what I'll do is I'll just enter the trade. Your main goal is to reach the withdrawal state so that you get the profit and buy another bigger account. This is how we are going to build our bank. So if you don't have enough capital trading cryptocurrencies, make sure you go for a funded account so that I can help you pass it. So you can see the trades that I've been taking. What I do is I'll just wait for the price to come to the entry, pull back, then I'll enter. So I'm just going to show you guys. You can also follow me on Binance feed. This is my profile where I share my trades with my followers. So if we go to investing.com, we can see, like, because of the war ongoing in the Western countries, the price have been volatile through last week, even without fundamentals, just because of the war. Okay, so if we check investing.com, we have news coming on today economic calendar. This was the news that we had, and this news is very high impact news. It can affect the market either positively or negative. So what you want to do is, once you find a perfect entry, so assuming, let's go for a pair like GG, so let's go for GBP JPY. Okay, so because it's a probability game, if you have a strategy, all you need to do is just make sure that you are entering at the right moment. So if I look at this particular price, it might be in a selling zone. GBP JPY might be in a selling zone. This is how my strategy works. I just wait for the price to calm down, push to the upside, then I'll enter a short position if we are in a downtrend. But if we are in an uptrend, you wait for the price to move down, then you enter a long position. So let me demonstrate it here for you guys to see something. So if I reset this chart, okay, so if I reset this chart and I hide everything, so like I'm just going to move this chart this way, then I'll show you guys how it works. So this is my trend line, right? So assuming we are in a downtrend, so if we're in a downtrend, this is what is going to happen. The price will do this way first, then it will try to break lower lows, so it will enter, then move to the downside again like this. You can see this way, then it will try to pull back to the initial resistance, that's over here. So if it's not able to break it but makes a lower low again to the downside, then we call it a bearish trend. So all you need to do is just wait for price to move down, push to the upside, you enter a short position here and ride it to the downside again. Price might be able to push to the upside and move down. So as you enter a trade and maybe you are able to hit your first TP, add another position. Don't close the position, you add another position. If you're able to hit the second TP, you add another position while adjusting your stop loss to the entry. So if my stop loss on GJ was $181 and I'm now at 180, what I'll do is I'll move my $181 to 181.5. that will now be my stop loss. Then I'll add another position. This is the only way you can pass any prop firm. If you are trying to pass it using consecutive way, it's going to be hard. Just find a perfect entry opportunity, then you use the trending strategy. All you need to do is you wait for price to either pull back or push to the upside, then you enter a long position. It only works in a trending market. Don't go and use it on a swing trade, or you want to do reversal patterns. It's not going to work. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can just comment down below. Make sure to click the first link and join the community so that I can guide you through the whole process.